videos over the same thing you did. Well, I didn't cancel him per se. I had a problem with his opinions about abortion, police brutality, and other things, and just being a Trump supporter. This girl said black people send me questions. Well, that's the community who it affects, so a lot of people wanted to talk to me about it. So I would talk about it in a productive way. That's the point. I'm not trying to sound like ignorant or offensive. Why didn't you just tell us beforehand? This is something that a lot of people ask me about too. When I saw that video was posted, I'm not trying to make an excuse for myself, but I was so shocked that existed, or that I talked like that, and that I said that, and that I said it so disgustingly and laughed in my stupid little face where I thought it was really funny. I'm really disappointed, I know, and I'm really sorry to you individually, and a lot of people are so disappointed, like heavy on that word. Why did you think using the hard R was okay, let alone saying the N-word? There is no excuse or reason. It was never okay. But I know that people want an explanation. I'm so sorry. User fat juicy cooch lips. Why did you lie and say it was 7 years ago? It wasn't. I understand that. When I saw the video, I didn't even remember how old I was in the video, or when it was from, or where I was when I made it. I thought that it was in 2014, but I was actually 14 in the video, to clarify, in those videos. And yes, the video in 2019 also. About it and not think twice about it, or think about who it affected. I had the privilege to sit there and be like, oh, this is fun, I'm rapping a song, and not think about why this is wrong, who it's hurting, why I shouldn't be saying that. I don't, like, this is so, like, if this was anyone else, I wouldn't, even though it's not my place to forgive, I would stand alongside the black community and not forgiving me at all. The severity of the things that I said, but saying why didn't I own up to it before? I really didn't know that these videos existed, or that I didn't even remember that I used to talk like that or say those things. And that's honest. That's not an excuse, because I still said it and it's everywhere. I'm not really trying to say that as an excuse, but that's genuinely why I didn't say that before. Yeah, all of my non-black fans, stop. And a lot of the things you're saying in the comments, I don't even agree with. Like, making excuses for me, saying she's half Puerto Rican, that has nothing to do with it. Please do not say that. You guys should be calling me out and putting this everywhere and talking about it and making me take accountability. Obviously, right now, I want to I want to hide and get away from all this and just get off the internet. But I need to sit here and really, this is horrible and so wrong, and I disappointed so many people. The things that I said were horrible and the worst. I'm just giving people an explanation. Are you racist? Of course, no, I'm not racist. No. No. I let so many people down. If you're not the race that can say, you have no say if we forgive her or not. Exactly. IG.dl1 completely disagreed. Black people feel attacked because of the connotation behind the word when a white person says that. If you're not black, the N-word shouldn't be coming out of your mouth. I'm not saying this so like people forgive me, because I know all those videos are out there and how horrible it was and how I said it with the hard R and I laughed like it was funny and I thought it was a joke and I had the privilege to think that it was okay. I know that a lot of people are going to be like, you're done for. I will never support you. How badly that hurt and angered and disgusted me. Of course I know that, but it doesn't, they have a right to feel attacked, and it does harm them and in many ways and forms. When someone's an advocate and they're being represented everywhere, the Black community is putting trust in me and saying, oh, she cares, she wants to speak up on racial justice issues, she wants to talk about what's right, and then this shit comes out, how severe the language I was using was, how I thought it was funny and okay. No, people have very much a right to be mad. How did you forget, though? It wasn't so much that I forgot, it's that I didn't know that I was making jokes like that when I was at that age. I don't even remember the 9th grade. I don't want to talk about that, though, because I know it's going to sound like I'm making excuses when I'm really not trying to. I'm not, like, I don't want that. I don't want to talk about that because I don't want people to start being apologists and be like, she didn't even remember that she used to joke about that, because that doesn't even make sense. Like, it doesn't matter. I still joked about it. I still said it. But that's my reasoning as for why I didn't come out and so. I was genuinely flabbergasted and mind blown looking at that, saying, I used to talk like that and think that that was funny. When did you come into awareness? Okay. Even though I've always, like, since, like, 2015, 16, I always, like, I was aware about Black Lives Matter and just a lot of racial justice issues. I detested Donald Trump from the beginning, and just the racism that his racist ass passed from the beginning since the 70s, right? But I really came into awareness about how wrong it was for people to say the N-word in the beginning of 2019. 2019, sorry. I don't know, it was either one of that, I don't know. 2019. Like, that's when I really started seeing people talking about it, and I remember seeing a picture on Twitter and it was like, can you say the N-word? Are you Black? Then it was yes. Are you white? Mixed with white? Yeah, go away. Mixed with white? No. And that's when I started, like, learning about it. I don't know if you guys had saw that, but it was recently. I didn't know. This is an excuse, but at the time I really, really, really didn't know any better. I didn't know the severity of my words. I didn't know what it meant. What it meant when I said it. I didn't know how disgusting it was for a non-Black person to say it. Addressing the 2019 video for everyone who's on here again, I had the privilege enough to sit back and say, I'm just rapping a song and being silly and shaking my ass, and I thought that was funny and cute. I thought, I could say it. Like, I didn't even think I'm saying the N-word right now in a song, because I wasn't fully conscious or aware that it was really deeply wrong for people that aren't Black to say the N-word until very recently, like a year ago. Y'all don't know Emma, educate her. Don't start saying she's manipulative or faking. I don't want to come off that I'm manipulative or faking at all, although I know that a lot of people are going to be very skeptical and don't want to forgive me at all, and you're completely valid. Girl, you were 14. How do you not know that word was bad? Like, of course I knew that word was bad. Everybody on some degree knows what the N-word means, how it was used by white people, but I wasn't aware of anything regarding like racial justice. I never heard a black person speak about in my life why white people shouldn't say the N-word. I was stupid and immature and naive, and I thought it was funny. I accept all the attacks and hate that I'm getting. Don't start accusing her of homophobia. What the fuck? If the people who leaked those vids came to you first, would you have opened up to us or kept it hidden? Well, that is kind of what happened. The person, like, followed, like, a lot of, like, some fan accounts and posted the video, and then, like, 30 minutes later, I came on here. With the hard R, LMAO, not cute. It's not just not cute, it's fucking disgusting and wrong. And a lot of people, if I was in a, seeing this outside of myself, if I saw a creator that I really like say that, even though it doesn't directly impact me, I would be fucking disgusted and angry. And I know why everyone doesn't forgive me. I said it with the hard R because I thought it was funny. I thought, oh, it's shocking to, like, say such a derogatory term. Like, this is funny as fuck. Like, I had the privilege to sit there and think that that was funny. I said it casually. I said it in a song. What year was the video in, Emma? 2015 or 2016? But you said that you never said it. All those videos that came to me, and I really didn't. Right when your song was about to come to, damn, that doesn't matter at all. Do you regret your choices? Of course. I was very so stupid and not funny and immature and disgusting, and what I said is beyond hurtful, and everything deserves to be over for me. I'm not saying that to garner sympathy. Like, actually, like, I would say this about anyone else. The same standard that I hold other people to, the same way I've called out people who have used the N-word, the same should happen to me. Are you racist? No. The people, like, making jokes and stuff and, like, editing and, like, putting me in blackface and photoshopping me to look like a black woman, what are you doing? Do you see what you're, like, continuing, where you're making a joke out of white people saying the N-word and, like, turning it into a meme when it's like, no, this is serious and it needs to be called out. Are you ever going to say the N-word again? I've been conscious about never saying the N-word in music, in conversation, ever since I came into awareness about it. I deserve everything that comes to me. I'm not going to lie, I'm hurt. I related to you so much. I can only imagine, like, how, like, shocked and disappointed and disgusted, sorry, and upset you were, like, liking me and feeling like, oh, this person is funny and I relate to them and they represent me, I admire them, and then that coming out, like, that's disgusting of me, and I deserve every single person who doesn't care for my apology and wants to cancel me and can no longer support me. I really thought that this, like, I was... Feels horrible, but it's well-deserved. Country Gal 1362. Attention seeker. I don't care. I know that I'm not going to return to social media. I know that, this is over. I did something so horrible and hurt a huge community of people I care about so much and want to fight for and want to talk, like, I care. I said a word that I detest. Shit isn't funny. You're only sorry you got caught. That's not true. I understand why people will be skeptical, but no, I said things that were fucking horrible and disgusting. I'm not thinking about, I got caught, I'm losing followers, I don't care about that right now. This isn't about me right now. And I really mean that. Addressing the 2019 video again for people who are joining and are talking about it again. I said this a few times already, so I'm sorry if I sound repetitive, but I had the privilege enough, and I was like, to be like, oh, I'm singing a song and being cute, like I could just say it. I didn't even think to myself, I'm saying the N-word right now in a song. I wasn't as aware as I am today at all. And I know that was very recently, it's horrible. And the people who want to say, what the fuck, bitch, after everything you said and stood for, I'm not forgiving you, please do. You're completely valid. I understand I would do the same thing. Obviously, it doesn't impact me, but... And those of you, like, talking about, like, Nick videos, like, don't even, because he's just using this as an like, he doesn't actually care about issues like this. He was in my DMs telling me that white people are more the victims of police brutality than black people. Like, he's a Trump supporter. To, like, make this about him. I don't want to give him, like, airtime. I know that so many people in the black community are not going to forgive me. You don't have to. You shouldn't. The things that I said were really, really gross and severe. You shouldn't even bring up other people who said it, because this is just... What do you mean by the privilege? I was white. I didn't have to think about the power that word had when I said. I didn't have to think about how black people feel when a white person says that, how it's not my word to say. I didn't think about that. Why did you yell the N-word at a group of people? I thought that it was funny. That's how stupid I was. I thought it was funny. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. There is absolutely no excuse. Like, it's disgusting. It deserves to be called out and talked about everywhere. What I said is disgusting. What I thought was okay and what I even went as far to think was funny is disgusting. We really mean that, and I know that a lot of people are gonna be like very like hurt, disappointed, angry, skeptical, untrusting, betrayed, but I at least give an explanation. And you guys are bringing up other creators who use the N-word, like, I don't know why, because I said something really bad, so what does this have to do with them? It's like you're trying to, like, defend me. I'm looking for more comments from, people who this directly impacted, not the white people. Like, I want you people to genuinely say, like, how this affected you and stuff. If you want to talk to me. Bratphobic, I completely agree. You're 100,000% right. I don't expect anyone to forgive me. The things that I said don't even really deserve forgiveness because they were really gross and perpetuate something really, really ignorant and disgusting. And the fact that I thought it was funny needs to really be detested and talked about so this doesn't happen anymore. And people know how wrong it is. So for the future, people don't get away with saying that or think it's funny. I know that all the consequences come with this. I'm really not trying to, like, make people forgive me now or like me or anything. I know what's gonna come with it. I do want to guess someone, but I just want to make sure that you actually want to have, like, a mutual conversation where we, like, both talk to each other, because I know a lot of, like, people are saying a little bit of, like, crazy things, and I don't want to have to, like, so someone comment if you really want to be. Yeah, I don't want to, like, I don't want someone to come on live and, like, start attacking me or, like, not saying anything where we could, like, talk and stuff. I did something really, 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 really gross. I don't want to guess. I already voiced my opinion. It was disgusting. It really was disgusting. And I'm so sorry to you personally, even though obviously I'm not looking for your forgiveness, or I'm really, really sorry. What I said is really gross and disappointing and disgusting. And I deserve everything that comes with it. Apologize to Nick for the horrible things you did to him. Fuck Nick. Like, it's not even about him, but fuck him. I'm still talking about it because I want to give people an explanation. That you have to say about it. I'm getting off of here.